Investing compared to other funds, it has a lot of advantages, and it is widely really far from other funds that we have been giving. This funding is worth $500 and above, and there are very many interesting things that are attached to it. So when we talk about funding, or we mean the grant this time, the grant, it can be personal, it can be for business, it can be for these calamities or climate change. But this one is majorly for business, not personal. How do you get this funding? We are going to be looking at different things in this video. We're going to be looking at who is eligible to get the funding, how do you get it, and what are the things that you need to do. It is so simple. Let's dive in and see exactly how do you get this funding. But before you get this funding, thanks for being on Immaculate Show. Thanks for being a friend. If you haven't subscribed, you can choose to subscribe. You can choose to be part of us. And if you've been part of us, thank you for being one of the members, one of the online family members that have made us make it. If it wasn't you, we would not do it. Immaculate Show is all about holding your hand, showing you what to do, telling you exactly that we can be out of poverty. It's about our mindset. The riches, the success is within us and around us. So let's dive in and see this grant. This grant is called Giving Joy. Giving Joy is one of the really program or the grant that I've found is so beautiful and interesting. What is its mission? It's majorly on giving joy to women, to inspire and strengthen women who are in entrepreneurship or who want to be in entrepreneurship. When we talk about entrepreneurship, we mean women who want to touch the world, who want to touch their communities, and who want to spread the goodness of what they are doing. So what is this Inspire? The Inspire, you'll find it on any of your website. Grant can be accessed from anywhere you are in. You can get it from any country you're in. It is worldwide. Let me know where you're based, and I tell you, yes, you can get it. But the fact is, you can get it from where you are. How much do you expect to get from this grant? You're expected to get $500 and above from this grant. But meanwhile, let's see this Giving Joy grant, the benefits of it compared to others. It has a wide range of benefits, and as I told you, it is there to inspire and strengthen women's entrepreneurship. Whoever is in entrepreneurship, or the women who want to do entrepreneurship, what are the advantages of this grant? The first advantage is about the timeline. You know, we are bringing it right now because we want you to prepare. It has two cycles in a year, and the first cycle is called Spring Giant Grant. Spring Giant Grant is given or is accessed from January 1st to April 30th. So, and this one is already given in 2024. That's why we say be prepared. So the second one, which one now right now that is prompted us to come at this time for you to get prepared, it is from June 1st to September 30th. This one, you can access it on 1st June. Before that, you'll not access it. So what you do right now, get prepared, put things that we are going to be showing you today on paper, organize it, and immediately in 2 weeks' time, you start application. So how can you submit application? You can submit application only online. You cannot use anything. You can only submit your application. The application that will be considered is the application that has passed through this website as we talk. That the website will be put in description, or even you can access it on top of our comments in the comment section. Why are we saying that this grant is more beautiful than any other grant? One, it is majorly based on women. You know, women are the majority, and we always see where the woman or a woman is grown, the country or the community grows. So every woman that is above 18 can access it, or if you know your organization is based on women, you can access it. Then the second one is about business. Most of them, when you don't have business, they will not give you. But this one, the good part with it, if you know you have a plan for the business, or you want to start a business, or you have already existing business, you can access it. So no matter what, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, what you do is to follow what we are going to tell you. It is to follow what is there, plan your business project, your objective, your mission and your goal, then go and apply for this grant. Then the coverage of this grant is very beautiful. It's massive. Wherever you are, whichever region, whichever country you are in, you can access this grant. Then you can also find, with this grant, it is accessible, or it lasts for 6 months. So the amount of money they're going to give you is for 6 months. After 6 months, you can apply for any other grant. So whatever you be writing down in your project, make sure that it can cover a duration of 6 months. Then there are some, most of the grants that we have been seeing are only based on English. But behold, this one is majorly any language that you can use. As long as it can be translated by Google, you can access this grant. What to do? Write your language in your application in every language that you know best. As long as it can be translated, you submit it. Then what are the requirements that we need to really know? Or it's about application. Whenever you're doing this application that I'm going to be showing you as we go, you make sure that it is at least in it is rich in being quantified. When I say quantified, is like whenever you're writing this application, make sure that you put numbers like, for example, we want to train 10 women in maybe in caring for their crops, or we want to train women in doing this, we want to train women in doing this, 10 or 50. So there should be numbers being qualified. How do you really know that my application is approved? Due to the number of application that they always get on a yearly or in a monthly, after the opening of this grant, they will be contacting only the candidates or only the people who have been approved or who wins this grant. So if you don't get their email, you know that you did not win the grant. And for you to win the grant, I came to, at least I happened to see through the application of the grant. You need to fill all of the questions or all of the fields concerning this grant application grant. So what do you expect in this grant, in this application? One, you expect your bio. Your bio is so simple, as we have been knowing. It's your name, it's your age, it's your email, your location, where do you stay, where you're born, all that. Then the second, you have to know, you get prepared right now before June, that you should have social media handles. Now the world has gone digital, so make sure that your social media handles reflects what you're going to apply for. Because in this application process, they are going to ask you about your social media handles like Facebook, like Instagram. And when they put it there like that, it means they want to see exactly what do you do. Is what is on your social media handles in line with what you're applying for or what you're telling them, your website. So get prepared about this. Then you expect to find about them asking you about you. Who are you? So when they ask who are you, they will give you a space of like 800 words to talk about yourself. When you're talking about yourself, let it be in line with the grant you want. Are you going to impact the community? Are you going to make sure that really what they are giving you is what is within you? And there will be also another question about social benefits to the community. Do you think if they give you this money, you're going to impact the community, or you're going to take it? Then they will also ask you about your social business idea. When they talk about business idea is what exactly are your objective, what exactly are your missions, goal and focus. What do you want to achieve when you get this grant, depending on the business idea that you have, or that you already have, or that you're going to do. Then what will you be how they will ask you about what do you think this 500 or and above the amount of dollars they are going to give you will be used. So what you do, you start now right now quantifying. If you know you don't know how to write a project proposal, it has to have an objective, it has to have how the money will be sent, will be utilized, and also it will be showing the coverage and the duration. So those are the things that you need to know. They will be asking you how you heard about them. Did you hear about them like the way I found them on the internet space when I was scrolling, or you were told by somebody? I told you with Giving Joy, it is known, it is in all social media platforms. It is like on Facebook, on Instagram, it is also on YouTube, and it has a website. You can Google search Google and you get it. Yeah, the moment you Google like this, it will come up. So that's why you can also tell them how you heard about them, or you heard about them through a friend or through this video. So you guys, you know that, as I always tell you, when you're going to apply for something or when you heard about something like this grant is free. It has no strings attached. It has no any investment that is needed. What you do, go and read about it more, and let me see you apply for it. If you apply it and get it, please, even if you don't get it, come back in this on this video, put for us that you applied for it or you got it. Thank you. See you. Peace out.